0 to 60 can define a performance car, but it's the fastest 60 to 0 that's the aim of Terox brakes. From road cars to race cars, circuits, special stages, or the autostrada, nothing reduces speed like Terox brakes. Italy gave the world the art of Da Vinci and Michelangelo. Terox has given drivers the art of stopping. For more information and to acquire your own masterpiece, visit terox.co.uk. Yes, it's me, Mike Stone, and this is the Backseat Driver Podcast. It's the fastest, it's the friendliest, and it's for all the family. The Gas Shocks 116 Trophy and 120 Coupe Cup are the fastest growing race series in the UK, taking in 6 one-hour races and 8 sprints at all the top circuits. Visit 116trophy.com to find out more and get yourself behind the wheel. From a pot of tea to TT motorbikes. From a classic English breakfast to a full serving of classic cars. Bridge House Tea Rooms is the Northwest premier classic car meeting location for cars, bikes, tractors and owners clubs. So no matter what your automotive appetite might be, visit Bridge House Farm Tea Rooms on their Facebook page or call John and Alicia on 07980 444 221 for show details and to reserve your own table and parking space. I'd like to introduce the backseat driver, the owner of Kermit, a lovely little bright green car that has competed at Le Mans. It's done the Alpine Trials. It's done all sorts. This beautiful 1951 Frazer Nash Le Mans replica, complete with its 6-cylinder Bristol engine. So Noelle Dunkerley and Paul Flett, welcome to the Backseat Driver.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is or are old cars part of your life? Have they always been so?
Oh, they have been, right from the beginning, yes.
And not being funny, though there is an increasing number, ladies are in something of a minority at times in this game, aren't they? Driving beautiful old vintage sports cars.
Yes, they
or
are.
Post vintage, since it's a 51.
Oh, yeah.
How did all this come about?
Well, my father started his collection with a Bentley.
Yeah.
When I was,
A proper one.
that big. Yes,
Yeah.
a proper one.
Not the Volkswagens we know today.
No. And I learned to swear profusely because the garage is right outside my
But I'll
window.
say one thing, and I'm sure your partner Paul will agree. Women can outswear men, can't. Correct.
Yeah, so that was at the bungalow in Somerset, so I would have been probably 3.
Yeah.
4, yeah. And he's just he's collected cars all his life.
Yeah.
And it's just crossed over to
Yeah.
my sister and I.
So when did you acquire Kermit?
Unfortunately, my father died in 2008.
Yeah.
And that's when we inherited his collection.
And what was the collection?
Well, he had 2 Frazer Nash Le Mans.
Yeah.
Kermit's the best, obviously. And he had a couple of chain drives.
Yeah. They're the Frazer Nash most people know. The chain
Yeah.
gang Nash.
Yes.
Where when you change gear, you're actually shifting chains about, aren't you?
Yeah, I could never drive those, actually.
Because there is an art to it, isn't there? Because if you get it wrong, the chains jump off.
Yeah, that's right.
And you've a
probably
gearbox-
plays plenty of those.
You have a gearbox full of new tools.
The chain-driven ones are a work of art to drive.
Yeah.
They are actually lovely to drive.
Yeah. Because I've been a passenger in one. I've never driven one.
Oh, I've driven her dad's green one all over France.
Yeah.
With him. We used to go over in the Frazer Nash Club.
Yeah.
And
I suppose driving the car when its owner's sat next to you just put added pressure on them.
Oh, he didn't care.
You know.
no, I just treated it the way I treated it.
Yeah.
And he didn't bother.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of miles together in the car. And usually the chains do stretch. And you've got to just take everything out, seat and everything, and just a quick adjust.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. But
because
you get
occasionally you'll
it.
take a link out. It's like a bicycle chain.
Yeah.
It's like a big heavy-duty bicycle chain.
Oh, it is. You just take a link, half a link,
Yeah.
put it in and put it back together, and that's it. Go.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long to do. People think it does.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. And lucky enough, we'd done 1,000 miles in France. It was a Frazer Nash Club meeting.
Yeah.
We started 12 o'clock on the Saturday and finished 12 o'clock on the Sunday non-stop.
Yeah.
I did all the driving and our dad did all the navigation. And the only time we stopped was for a wee and a drink.
Yeah.
And Mars bars.
Yeah.
To keep us going. And that was it. And we come, oh God, I forgot now. I think we came second.
Yeah.
And we done it in 23 hours.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant. And the car never missed a beat.
I was going to say, that's the one thing about them that I've always known with Frazer Nash. They were and they are reliable cars.
Very. Like I said, it ran a treat, never missed. Chains didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's just getting the use of putting your foot, changing because the gear sticks on the outside.
Yeah.
Just getting it right. If you get it wrong, you hear it. But it's a lovely car to drive.
Yeah. And where were you during all this, Noelle?
I was riding horses.
All right.
Yeah. He had the Mexican sponsored C-Type as well.
All right.
That racing the Panamericana.
Yeah.
That's actually, we sold that after he died. And that went
Funnily
on
enough, it
for-
brings me back just quickly to one of my past guests, Angelica Fuentes Garcia, the guest with the most elaborate name, who has just competed again, I think for about her 27th time in the Carrera Panamericana.
Fab.
So, have you any ambitions for that?
No. 20 years ago, I raced it up.
That was a nice car as well to drive, the
Yeah.
C-Type.
Was it number 29?
Number 29 off the
Yeah.
line. And again, I went to France in it.
Yeah.
And we went around Le Mans, and that was just how many months after your dad had that bad accident? Because I dragged
Probably
him
about
out.
4 months.
Yeah.
Because Jaguar paid for everything.
Yeah.
It was an anniversary.
Yeah.
And I took it around Le Mans 3 times
Yeah.
on the track, and it was absolutely a lovely car to drive.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. I must confess, I have been fortunate to drive a C-Type. And the D-Type. The D-Type was a short distance. The C-Type, it was Duncan Hamilton's car. And I drove it, of all places, I did 4 laps of the centre of Dusseldorf in it at a big event. And I can remember being told by Jaguar as I was being very careful with it. Will you get your foot down? It'll be oiling its plugs.
I must admit, on Dad's cars, I was never careful.
Yeah.
I drove them.
Yeah.
I think the D-Type's a pretty car.
Yeah.
I always preferred it, actually. Shouldn't say that.
So, when your father passed away, because he had 2 of these cars, haven't they?
Yeah, one went to my sister.
Yeah.
She sold hers. In fact, we sold all the collection.
So,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my sister sold hers.
yeah.
And that went to Holden's, I believe.
Oh, Jeremy Holden, all the vintage
Yeah, I
and
think
classics,
it was,
when he
so.
owned it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, with all the cars your dad had, what was it about the Frazer Nash?
It was the nicest to drive.
Yeah.
And it makes everybody smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fabulous, fun car.
And I'm not being funny, there's probably a car that a lot of people don't recognise.
Well, lots of people think it's a kit car.
Yeah. Or, at first glance, when I saw it a few weeks ago, first glance you think, oh, it's a Healy Silverstone, and you think, no, it's not.
I can see the resemblance.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the HWM as well.
Yeah.
It's similar, isn't it?
My dad had a Healy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nice car.
Yeah.
Bit heavy, but nice.
So, where did you fit in with all this?
I inherited him with the car.
He came with a car?
Yeah.
No, I was.
Well, what was your association with the Dunkerley family?
I knew a dad.
Yeah.
I met her dad. Oh God, at TR Bit.
Yeah.
I just was in there because I know John Sykes very well.
Yeah.
And I walked in. John said, "Oh, come with me. You have to meet someone." And Alan was there.
A life-changing moment.
Yeah. Alan was there, and I was introduced to him. And after that, I was doing all his cars.
Yeah. So basically, you're in many ways a mechanic.
Well, in a way, yeah, but I was more body.
Yeah.
But I did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Noelle acquired Kermit, as it's known, because of its beautiful bright green colour, what condition was it in?
Well, when we found it, it was blue.
Right. When you mean found it, where was it?
Well, we didn't find it.
Dad did.
A dad did.
Yeah.
It was the chap that actually owned it as far as we know, he had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
And he lost his bit of his memory.
Yeah.
And he took the car to a garage, and he forgot where he sent it to.
Yeah.
And in the Frazer Nash archives that her dad was looking through, found out there was a Frazer Nash Le Mans missing.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, So we found the owner, went to the owner, spoke to the owner, and the owner said, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Told him the story. So he said, right, I'll buy
Yeah.
the rights and everything, which he did.
Then I'll
So
track
if
it
I
down.
do find it, I will
Yeah.
pay extra. And we were down south and looking, and we just happened to pop into this garage and asked the woman, which was the owner's wife,
Yeah.
and denied all knowledge. And as when we left, I said, they've got it. Do you know? I said, just the look on her face.
Yeah.
So we spent the night down there, went back the next
So I get the feeling they were hoping it wouldn't be found.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
And when we went back the next day, the son and the father was there, and they said, yes, we've got it.
Yeah.
Been looking after this. So at home.
Yeah.
And we ended up going around and seeing it, and that's how it all become.
That's where the story started.
Where the
Yeah.
story- So
So I went
what condition was it in?
right. It was blue,
Yeah.
stripped, except what was stripped, the previous owner, the owner actually had all the bits.
Right. So you'd already got the
one
missing bits.
The plate on the top,
Yeah.
the head was off, all the inside was out,
Yeah.
and her dad got that.
Yeah.
And when we got the car, it went into the garage because it had been sitting out in a garage cold, and it froze.
Yeah.
And that's why it went to the garage to be fixed,
Yeah.
but never got fixed because the owner.
Yeah. Forgot where it was and everything else.
Yeah. And I went down with a trailer, picked it up after a bit of wrangling and this, that, and the other, because the garage wanted his rent.
Yeah.
So that was that. That was all done, all secured, and that was it.
Yeah.
Got it, took it home, and I said we got stripped. Bits and pieces got sent here, there to be redone. And
Yes. So did you reassemble it? Were you the man
Yes.
who got to put it back together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
used
knows
it.
Kermit intimately.
Yeah.
And used it before he went back.
Like Miss Piggy.
Yeah. And I used the car around, put a few miles on it to
Yeah.
make sure everything was all right, and it went back to her dad.
Yeah.
And he went everywhere with it.
You found
Yeah.
the colour, didn't you?
Oh, and we found the colour
Yeah.
because he said it's green. I said, oh. So when I was taking it right down to bare metal
Yeah.
underneath the dashboard, the green was there.
Right.
And that's how
I
we got
conclude well, that'd be British racing green. It was it the green it is.
No, it's the green it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What just out of interest, what is the colour of green?
Well, the green it's on it is apple green.
All right.
Yeah. And
It's definitely vivid. It's not a car for a shrinking violet, is it?
no, I heard that's it. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's what we did.
Closest match.
The closest match that we found underneath the
Yeah.
bulkhead.
It doesn't stop people pulling out on you, though.
So, I mean, though it's Noelle's car, I get the feeling you drive it a lot.
I have to fight him
Yeah.
out from behind the steering wheel. Drive my own car.
I don't know what it is. I just enjoy driving it.
Yeah.
It's a lovely car to drive.
Yeah.
In the rain. It doesn't matter how heavy it's raining.
Yeah.
There's no wipers.
No. Well, there's
Just
not
Screenx.
really a windscreen, is there?
No screen X on it.
Yeah. Away
You go. That's it. Once you move in, the rain just goes straight over.
Yeah.
It's
you
a
nearly
lovely.
stuffed it in the back of a Ferrari, didn't you?
Oh, that was on the Yorkshire.
Elegant.
Elegant, yeah. I stopped quick, and the
Kermit was
chap
very
behind
calm.
me that had the Bentley.
Yeah.
He wasn't in a Bentley. He was in a modern car.
Yeah.
He had the Bentley doing a bit of the thing, and he says, "I nearly got you." It was a quick stop. Yeah.
Now, I mean, I conclude growing up with a dad like you had, you were taught to drive old cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how often do you drive Kermit?
Well, as often as we can.
Yeah.
The weather does come into it,
Yeah.
not because we're frightened of getting wet, but because of the road conditions and the other
Yeah.
drivers, really.
Yeah.
It's dangerous on the road in a modern car. So, yeah, every opportunity, we get him out. And
Yeah.
my son got married last year down in the south of France.
Yeah.
So we had a jolly down there, didn't we?
So you drove it to the south of France?
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, you're proper car owners. Because, I mean, it's not when you mention Bentleys. You look at the Bentley boys, the Benjafields. They drive them to Le Mans, they'll race them and drive them all. They drive them everywhere.
Yeah.
I think they lose points if they trail them.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Or else they are frowned upon and ridiculed badly.
Well, we do have a car trailer for Kermit, simply to get him across the country quickly.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we would always drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it's like we were saying, it has a long and illustrious history. I mean, you're like the curator of its history. I mean, where did it start life?
Eric Winterbottom, who is actually born just down the road in Flixton,
Yeah.
he bought the car with George Dove.
Yeah.
and they raced it at Le Mans Classic. No, sorry, not Le Mans Classic. That's where I'd like to go. Le Mans in 1951.
Yeah.
It got second in class.
Yeah.
And 14th overall.
Right.
And then they drove it down to the Alpine and won.
Right. So he's done that. So, but back then, a lot of the cars did this. They didn't just do one thing. They'd race.
Yeah.
And then they'd rally. And
well, they had a luggage rack on the boot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And raced actually with that on, I think, didn't
He raced at Le Mans with that on.
Yeah.
He raced at Le Mans with the boot because he's put his case and everything on and drive off. And
I've heard recently that they holidayed in between races, but I don't know. I just heard that.
So, I mean, one of the interesting things is the fact it's a Bristol engine.
It is straight six Bristol.
Which has a lot of associations with BMWs in many ways.
Correct.
Don't they? So, I mean, when you work, do you work on the engine?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. And what do they like to work on if they need looking after?
Well, you can get anything for them.
Yeah.
They're out there, spares.
Yeah.
Because they actually, in racing, actually reproduce the engines from scratch. So you can source bits and pieces, but they're very hard to find. No, they're quite a simple engine to work on. There's nothing complicated.
Yeah.
6 cylinders, 3 carburetors.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think it's the second sexiest engine sound. After the Merlin engine.
After the Merlin.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Matra V12 at full chart?
No.
No. This'll never do. We need to go to France and listen to one of Pescarolo's cars under full chat at Classic Le Mans. I mean, what do you do with the car now? I mean, it appears at Goodwood because it races at Goodwood, doesn't it?
It has done.
Yeah.
Tim Crichton. It's funny, I only met him through selling a Labrador puppy to him.
Oh.
He lives down in Wiltshire.
Yeah.
And his father used to run the track Mans at Anglesey.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we got chatting and we checked each other out on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it soon became apparent that we had a mutual interest in vintage cars.
Yeah.
So I just said to him one day, do you fancy racing Kermit?
Yeah.
Not knowing, obviously, the amount of stuff that goes into it. So we started off at the Manx Classic last year. But that's, I think, a series of 3 hill climbs, isn't it?
Yes.
You
3
get
hill
3
climbs.
shots at each one. And then we were invited to the revival.
Yeah.
Which Kermit did really well at, didn't he?
He did,
But
yeah.
he fell short of finishing by about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was an ignition switch problem, I think, was it?
Yes, it was an ignition switch problem, which at the time, we couldn't find.
Yeah.
But it's all sorted now.
Yeah.
Because you just find these problems out every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know.
And at the end of the day, they are old cars. They do develop full.
Yeah, and we had a bit of an oil leak.
Yeah.
But every engine, all Bristol, they all have oil leaks.
Yeah.
But we found out that the sump in its lifetime had been repaired.
Yeah.
Because it sits low underneath the car. And lucky enough, her dad had some spares, original ones, which I had the spare sump checked in racing. He said, it's perfect. I put that on, and they've got the original sump still there.
Yeah.
They just repaired it all for us.
So, I mean, do you race it, or do you just have the pleasure of sitting and watch it race?
I'd love to race it. Turn the clock back 20 years, I would have done. But and I don't know if it's a pleasure watching it. I've spent half the time going to death. But no, it is. I'm very lucky to have the car, and equally lucky to watch it being raced by such a capable driver as Tim and his father, Andrew.
You don't fancy doing your eyes license and getting it so you could do something with it yourself?
Yeah, I would. In fact, Andrew Crichton's always trying to get me to do it. He's trying to get me on track.
It's not that difficult, and the car that you'd be driving, they aren't expecting you to put record-setting lap times in.
I'll still try.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, besides everything it's done, do you rally it at all? Do you keep the rallying side of it going?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't really know. We don't. You get one of the big magazines, don't you? And we keep finding.
We find different places.
Events. We were all set to go on the Celtic Challenge with Rally the Globe, and then COVID struck.
Turned up,
Yeah, that just killed everything.
Yeah.
And we need to do a bit more research, I think, and get it more involved. Yeah.
I mean, for what it does, for it to go and race, how much work do you have to do to it, or are there any alterations you've got to make?
Just check it all over.
Yeah.
Make sure the brakes are all right. just bleed them every now and then just to
Yeah.
make sure. We have it set up racing wheels because they're lightweight. We had them made.
Yeah. So the wheels that it's on now are racing
The
rims.
Torino wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spend some time down at Blakeney Motorsports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Having quite a few things done to it too.
Because
ones
besides the
that are in
bodywork being a lovely shade of apple green, the wheels are a lovely shade of apple green.
Those are the
the original,
everyday wheels.
Yeah.
The racing ones are black.
Right.
yeah, they're lightweight
Yeah.
with the racing tyres on.
But what tyres do you fit to it? Because, I mean, the tyre, do you fit racing tyres or do you
Yeah.
have to swap everything about?
The spare wheels, racing wheels,
Yeah.
they have the Dunlop racing
Yeah.
tyres on. So when it goes, what I actually do is take the screen off,
Yeah.
take all the seats and carpet out the inside, fit Tim's racing seat
Yeah.
back in, change the steering wheel to a smaller one
All right.
because he's tall and he can't get it. Take the original gear stick out
Yeah.
and put another one in because it's slightly altered. So
So it's cranked over a little bit, so
Yeah.
it's easier to find.
yeah,
And
and
it's got a shorter
It's
stretch to the pedals because it's got the extra large fuel tank because the Le Mans
All right.
yeah, the tank.
troops take more.
That used to happen in period, didn't it? Cars that were, shall we say, road cars or things like that for Le Mans, they used to fit larger fuel tanks to them.
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
got one
ideal for me because I'm only 5'2".
Yeah.
So it's great. It's made for me.
because the seat at the back
Yeah.
hits the tank,
Yeah.
and that's where it's only 3 inches.
Yeah.
The tank's there. It's a huge tank. 'cause
I mean, just out of interest, what's the difference in capacity between road tank and race tank?
God, I don't know. Price.
So it's
Because people look at you when you fill it up. Where's it going?
Yeah. It's all gone in that.
It's gone in there.
Yeah.
there's a hole in the bottom. He raced at the members' meeting as well last year
Yeah.
and got 5th, which I was absolutely pleased.
Delighted about.
Yeah, because he's running on its original engine.
Yeah.
All the other cars have got drop-in race engines.
Yeah.
So we were really made up with that.
Yeah.
But because of that, that's why we're not really doing much at the moment because I've got to make my mind up whether to get a race engine done.
Yeah. Which, not being funny, that does add considerable expense to matters, doesn't it? I mean,
About 50 grand.
all in a car like this, okay, you inherited the car, but that doesn't alter the fact that the cars like this are nowadays quite expensive to maintain.
Yes, they are.
So
Yes.
I conclude you will have to budget for what it's doing and what you want it to do. Because even if Goodwood say, come and race it here, you might sit down and think that's a 5-figure bill if I'm not careful.
Absolutely. Probably is anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not cheap to race.
Well,
Yeah.
it needs new racing tyres.
Yeah, it
next
needs a
time
new
out.
set of tyres
Yeah.
at the moment. Other than
Brakes.
that, no, the brakes are all right. They're good.
Yeah.
Um,
I conclude, what sort of brakes is it on?
drum.
So it's drum
Original
brakes all
drum,
there. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just renewed all the brake cylinders
Yeah.
on it. So it is A1 condition.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing, I could say the only reason what we have to do between racing and when we go out on the main road is
Yeah.
just change everything
Yeah.
off. But it's only a morning's work.
Yeah.
There's not much to it.
Yeah. And it's a car you were saying, apart from the weather, you like to use as often as you can.
Oh, just to go out up
Yeah.
to the lakes, use for a holiday.
Yeah.
You can't get much luggage in it.
And you have to get on very well.
Yes, because I mean, cars like that, where the passengers had to be, like you say, they weren't really designed, though they would carry a passenger in many ways, they never did carry a passenger because the racing was for them to be in certain classes and categories. They had to be able to carry touring cars, 2 people. But when they built them, the second person had to be, shall we say, diminutive.
Yeah, that's true. But it's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just to go out, even a day like it is now raining,
Yeah.
you can still get out and it's still a lovely
Yeah.
enjoyment. Yeah.
I mean, how many of these cars did Frazer Nash build?
A good question. I honestly can't answer that one.
Yeah. So, but I conclude you will go to events where there will be others there.
You don't see that many out, but really.
Yeah.
When you get, unless you go to a race meeting and there's other Nashes there, yes.
Yeah.
But if you go to meetings,
Hmm.
usually we're the only ones.
Yeah.
Interestingly, at the Yorkshire Elegance,
Yeah.
the original
Because that was where I first encountered the car, the launch of the
Yeah.
2024 Yorkshire Concours Elegance.
yeah,
because I passed a comment. It was on a loan with a McLaren, a Lambo and a modern Ferrari. And I commented, at least there's one nice car parked up.
Being Kermit.
Being Kermit, yeah.
The original Frazer Nash Sports was there on Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're a member of the club. I mean, what are the Frazer Nash boys like?
They know it's a party.
Yep. They know how to party, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, their dad really enjoyed them all, yeah.
Yeah.
I only went on a few, but do what they've got to do on the road, enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
If they all stopped, they were all for a drink.
Yeah.
Then at night, it was the same.
Yeah.
All round the bar,
Yeah.
meal and bar.
So now if you go to a vintage sports car club event, the Frazer Nashes all tend to be together. Because, I mean, they go back for years, the Frazer Nash, don't they?
Oh, yes, very much so.
I mean, like you've the GN Nashes and they're the chain guys. I mean, when did it all come about, Frazer Nash?
God, I honestly don't know the full story.
Yeah.
Can't answer that properly, but it's been going for such a long time.
Yeah.
You know.
The club has regular meetings, I conclude, in various places, or do they tend to meet at race meetings?
Oh, no, they have their own little jaunts.
Yeah.
They can be
Well, Dad
winter, around Christmas, they have a winter rally.
Yeah.
They have the trials up in the lakes, don't they?
Yeah, they have trials in the lake.
Yeah.
They have them everywhere. They have jaunts abroad.
Yeah.
And there's quite a bit that goes on through the year.
Yeah.
They have a New Year's Day meeting.
All right.
Yeah, there's or dinner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a bit that goes on, you know.
You tend to attend them all?
No.
We're actually not members at the moment.
We're not members at the moment. We have been.
Yeah.
But we
You haven't been kicked out, have you?
I don't know.
No,
We've been busy doing other things, really.
We're
haven't we?
busy
A
doing
lot
other
of the
things.
meetings are down south.
Yeah.
So we tend to do our own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it was called, my daughter called in Kermit when
Yeah.
she was on one of the Frazer Nash raids to Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that was in
Oh, about 1998.
Yeah.
98.
And I noticed there's the Frazer Nash raid to the South Tyrol plaque there.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was Dad, not
That
me.
was Dad. Were you involved with that?
No,
Right.
no, it
So
wasn't.
your dad did enjoy the car and he drove the car.
Oh yes,
a
he
lot.
did. Yeah. In fact, he did an event with Sandy Burnett, who's
Yes.
a good friend of his, and they had to use a stopwatch for the timing sections.
Yeah.
And the stopwatch is still in Kermit where he left it.
All right.
And as far as I'm concerned, it'll always stay there.
Right.
Just tied on the grab rail. And it's still working.
Yeah, just wants batches at the moment.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
So, I mean, besides this, do you have any other cars in the collection, or are there any other cars you would like?
I regret selling the ACAC car
Yeah.
and the Bugatti.
All right.
Yeah, he had a Brescia and the Type 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were a couple of cars I particularly liked.
Yeah.
But that was in days before we got together and there was nobody to maintain the cars properly.
That was before you inherited Paul.
That's right.
Well, I knew Alan I met him in 1988.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I first met him
Yeah.
and started, oh, you can look after me cars. And that
Yeah.
was it.
I mean, were you fortunate to drive the Bugattis?
No, I was only let loose in Kermit's.
All right. Any reason why only that one?
No, well, both the Frazer Nashes.
Yeah.
It did encourage us to drive the chain drives, but Angie and I just couldn't manage the gear changes.
Yeah.
Sorry for the ladies out there. It's because we're short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing I've always said is they need more women doing things like this. Do you find that there are more women out there than you think there are?
Certainly more. Sorry, could you repeat
There are
that?
more women out there. I don't mean there's just a lot of women out there. Are there more women involved in this than you initially thought was?
It's a hard one to answer that, really.
There is a lot of women out
There's
there.
more and more now.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see them riding bikes as well more.
Yeah.
But there's a team at the race at Bentley at the Revival last year.
Yes, there's a woman driver there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was two. Yeah. Racing Bentleys.
Yeah. And do you find when you go to these meetings, because you own Kermit, do you find other women racing drivers or vintage cars take greater interest?
No.
Oh.
No, not particularly. They just get on with their own things. It's
Yeah.
nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's just, it's never happened, has it?
No, it hasn't. No.
There's an awful lot of ladies interested in Kermit at Goodwood.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
So I suppose at
Spectators.
Yeah, I suppose at Goodwood it could be, because of its colour, it could be classed as quite fashionable in these.
Yeah. definitely.
I mean, are you going to Goodwood next year? What is on the horizon for yourselves and Kermit?
Well, we would love to get him back to Le Mans
Yeah,
Classic.
the Classic Le Mans.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fortunate enough to be there this year, and it's an incredible event, absolutely incredible event.
Yeah.
Well over 800, 900 cars there, all racing.
That's incredible.
I mean, if you could get it in Classic Le Mans, who do you think would drive it?
Well, hopefully Tim.
Or would you get your licence?
Oh, no, I'm never going to be good enough for that, am I?
Well, you never know till you've been out.
No.
I mean, the
I'm
odds.
not a Civic driver.
Don't forget when you do ORDS, the circuit rate licence, they're only going one way.
That's true. I think we're going to do Le Mans. We'd have to. People keep saying to us, get that engine out.
Yeah.
And gearbox and put it in a crate
Yeah.
because it's valuable.
I was going to say there is the fact that the original engine and box makes the car more valuable. If you put a racing engine and a racing box in, the car's C system, though you will have the originals, the car in itself when it's out there isn't original.
Well, this is a stumbling block for me because Dad was really into originality.
Yeah.
And I've inherited that off him as well. And I really wanted to keep the car as original as possible, which it still is.
Yeah.
But we have had to make some changes to it to make it safe on track.
Yeah.
And to pass the scrutineers.
Yeah.
But all those things can be put back, and we've kept all the original things
Yeah.
as well. So to go to Le Mans Classic, I would imagine there probably more things that we'd have to do.
It's the pressure on the original engine on
Yeah.
straight. You know, if you're flat out.
The famous Mulsanne, even though they have put 2 chicanes in it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But you're flat out.
Yeah.
You know, not like Goodwood or any other circuit in Britain.
So would you be able to acquire a racing engine and box for it?
Well,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
We have got the box.
Right.
And we have got a block.
Hmm.
And we've got a spare sump. And we've got spare this, that, and the other.
That's
Yes.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. The spare blocks in racing.
It's in racing,
Isn't it?
being
The
checked for any
Right.
cracks and everything.
Hmm.
And they could build one with
Yeah.
that and put all the modern
Yeah.
stuff inside. You know,
So it'd be all right to race.
it'll be a stronger engine.
So, okay, we're coming to the end of 2023. For 2024, if somebody wants to see Kermit, where's the most likely place you'll find him? Or her, or whatever?
Probably Goodwood.
Probably good.
Yeah.
Goodwood, Oldham Park.
Hopefully, if we're
Old
invited
Park.
back.
Yeah.
We go there. We take it there.
Yeah.
Knocking
And-
around the country lanes in Lancashire and Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Well, up the lakes, you
Yeah.
know. The Yorkshire Elegance
Yeah.
next year.
I'm
Yeah.
writing a book.
Are you?
Yeah.
What on?
The Adventures of Kermit and Felix the Teddy Bear. This is not a plug.
It is. When's that due to be published?
Well, it's just in the making at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it down on paper, but I keep thinking they were following a tractor on a trailer the other day, and it was
Yeah.
smiling at it.
Yeah.
So of course, story number 2's coming out of my head.
Yeah, the tractor.
Yeah.
Noelle Dunkerley and Paul Flett, it's been a pleasure chatting to you about your dad's old car and the fact that after it was rediscovered, it's now back on the road and it's now doing a bit. So once again, Noelle and Paul, thanks very much for joining me on the Backseat Driver.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
The Backseat Driver Podcast is brought to you in association with Tim Nash and the Lombard Rally Festival, the UK's premier classic rally demonstrations. From the awesome Group B cars to cars from the golden era of rallying, go to the Lombard Rally Bath social media for dates and venues. Rarely beaten on price, never beaten on service. Whether it's cars, bikes or commercials, Hodder Tyres are the best in the business. And when it comes to tyre expertise and advice to supplying the correct tyres for your vehicle's specific requirements, nobody comes close to David Lakin and the Hodder Tyres team. So give them a call on 01200 613 192 or visit the website at hoddertyres.co.uk.